Have you ever watched your cat's tail and felt sure it was saying something important, only to shrug it off because you thought tails were just twitchy accessories? One moment it's a proud flag reaching to the sky, the next it's a tiny quiver against your leg, and then, out of nowhere, it puffs up like a bottle brush and your cat becomes a cartoon of itself. If you've ever wished someone would translate that tail talk for you, this video is for you. Today, we'll decode the tail, what each position really means, why your cat uses it, and how you can respond in ways that build safety and trust. By the end, you'll see that the tail is not random. It's one of the clearest things your cat can say. But before we jump into that, let me say one thing. This isn't about views, numbers, or algorithms. This is about your connection with your cat. If you want a deeper bond, if you want your cat to feel safe, seen, and understood, then hit like, subscribe, and stay with us. Because the more people understand how cats really communicate, the better life becomes for thousands of cats out there, including yours. Let's begin with the simplest and happiest signal. When a cat walks up to you with its tail upright like a flag, that tail is a walking smile. The high tail says, "I feel safe. I'm glad to see you." If the top of the tail hooks over like a question mark, it often adds a little extra warmth. The cat is not just neutral, they're pleased. Kittens use this to greet their mothers. Adult cats use it to greet the humans they trust. If your cat approaches you like this, it's a perfect moment to greet them gently, speak softly, or give a calm scratch where they like it. The high tail is an invitation to connection. Now notice the tiny quiver at the tip of a raised tail. That's a different, whole message. A tail quiver is a bright, impatient greeting. It's what some cats do when you come home and they're thrilled to see you. It's short, electric, and full of affection. When a cat rubs against your legs and the tail tip vibrates, they are saying, "You're mine. Pay attention." This is not annoyance, it's joy dressed as a small vibration. Next up is the slow swish. This looks like a lazy, measured sweep from side to side. Many people mistake this for irritation, but more often it means your cat is thinking. They're focused. Maybe they're stalking a toy, watching a bird, or evaluating the corner of the sofa. The slow swish is their internal processing. If you interrupt them during this mode, they might react because you broke their concentration, not because they dislike you. Give them a moment. You'll often see the full body quiet, and then the cat either pounces or settles back down. Now let's talk about the fast whip. This one is important, because misunderstandings here can lead to bites or scratches. A quick, thrashing tail that snaps back and forth is a warning. The cat is reaching its limit. If you're petting and the tail suddenly lashes like a whip, stop. The cat needs space. That sharp motion is a boundary, pure and simple. Respect it, and your cat learns you listen. Push through it, and you risk breaking trust. When a tail puffs up into a wide, bristly shape, your cat is in fight-or-flight mode. The puffed tail makes them look larger and more threatening to whatever scared them. This happens after loud noises, startling movements, or the presence of an unfamiliar animal. If you find your cat with a puffed tail, keep your distance and lower your voice. Don't pick them up or approach quickly. Give them time to calm and a safe path to retreat. For safety's sake, offer space, dim lights if you can, and avoid forcing contact. A beautiful, intimate gesture to watch for is when a cat wraps their tail around your leg or arm, or even the tail tip curling around a friend's wrist. This is affection and social bonding in feline language. It's as close as cats get to holding hands. When your cat does this, pause and acknowledge it. This small contact is a sincere way of saying, "You belong to my world." Respond with a gentle voice or a slow blink. Your cat will appreciate the mirrored calm. Let's explore the low tail positions. A tail held low or close to the ground usually indicates caution or uncertainty. Your cat may be in a new environment, meeting another animal, or hearing a strange sound. The low tail means, I don't feel fully safe yet. Your best response? Soft tones, patient movement, and an offer of an escape route. Avoid forced interactions. Trust grows fastest when your cat has control. The tucked tail is more serious. When a cat tucks their tail tightly under their body, they are in a defensive stance and feeling vulnerable. This position often comes with flattened ears, wide eyes, or crouched posture. Tucked tails are a request, not for touch, but for quiet. Don't approach suddenly. Let them come to you when they are ready. If the tucked tail continues, watch for other signs of stress or illness, and consider a calm vet check if their behavior changes over time. A flicking tip at the end of the tail is a small, curious signal. It often means your cat has spotted something that caught their attention. A bug on the curtain, a squirrel on the fence, a leaf in the wind. It's a playful, observational cue. Encourage curiosity with a window perch or a simple toy. That twitch says, I'm engaged. Offer a gentle game and you can turn curiosity into positive interaction. Now, there's a tail position many owners miss, the half-curled or hooked tail. When the tail tip hooks over at the end while the rest is upright, your cat is often in a friendly, confident mood, approachable but not needy. This is a subtle, I'm comfortable signal. If you see this, it's a safe moment for a greeting or a quiet pat. Let's pause here. I want to hear from you. Which tail language does your cat use the most? Do they greet you with a quiver, or do they puff up with surprise? Drop your story in the comments. Your example helps other cat parents learn. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It helps us reach more people who want to understand their cats better. Why is the tail so honest? Cats hide pain and fear in their faces and bodies, but the tail is often a direct line to instinct. It's connected to balance and expression. While a trained meow can be manipulated, the tail often reacts before the mind fully processes the situation. That's why the tail is one of the clearest, fastest ways to read your cat's immediate state. Here's how to use what you've learned to improve daily life. If you see a high tail, honor the greeting with calm attention. If a tail quivers, respond with a warm hello. When you spot the slow swish, give space for focus. Stop petting at the first sign of a whip. When a tail puffs, remove the stressor if possible and allow retreat. Reward tail wrapping with gentle, non-threatening responses. Respect low or tucked tails by slowing your behavior and offering escape options. And when the tip flicks, offer stimulation, a feather toy or window time. There are also mistakes to avoid. Don't read a puffed tail as play. Don't interpret a whip as cute energy. Avoid retaliating when your cat signals a boundary. This teaches them you do not listen. Don't use tail signals to punish a cat. Instead, use them to teach patience and mutual respect. These tiny misreads make a real difference in a cat's comfort with you. Small experiments make learning fun. For a week, watch the tail for 5 minutes each day and write down what it does and what happens next. Note whether a particular position precedes play, sleep, or hiding. Try a slow blink greeting when the tail is high. See if the tail quivers in response. During calm windows, practice approaching when your cat's tail is half curled. These are good times to build positive touch experiences. Over time, you'll see patterns emerge, and your cat will begin to respond to your new, respectful behavior. Beyond behavior, remember the tail tells you about longer-term well-being. A sudden change, a tail that's less expressive, more tucked, or more frequently puffed, can signal pain, discomfort, or stress. Keep an eye on major tail changes over days or weeks. If a normally expressive tail goes quiet, or if the cat starts tucking more often, check for illness or environmental stressors. Your cat's tail can act like an early warning system. As we wrap up, here's the simple truth. The tail is not an accessory. It's an honest, real-time message about how your cat is feeling. Learn to read it, and you open a channel of communication that most cat owners never find. Approach with respect, answer with calm, and your cat will reward you with clearer, calmer signals and a deeper bond. If this helped you feel more confident about reading your cat's tale, please like and share this video. Tell us in the comments the most surprising tail signal you've ever seen. Subscribe to Feline Frontier for more translations of quiet cat language. The small things that build huge trust. Now go find your cat. Watch their tail for a minute. See what it's saying. And when it gives you a little curl or quiver, answer back with softness. Your cat is talking. You're finally ready to listen.